All right, let's talk. Have you ever felt like saving money is just this constant uphill battle? If so, you're definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to walk through a roadmap that takes you from the stress of saving that first dollar all the way to the confidence of a seasoned investor. It's really all about mastering two key things: your own psychology and a winning strategy. So let's dive in.
So it all kicks off with this number, $10,000. Now this isn't just some random amount of money. For so many people, this is the first major mountain you have to climb on your financial journey. It's way more than just cash. It represents a huge psychological milestone, a real test of your will.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we call this whole first part the character test. We're going to dig into why saving this initial chunk of change is way less about spreadsheets and way more about, forging a new identity for yourself.
So what exactly is this character test? Well, think of it as that tough, sometimes super frustrating journey of saving your first significant sum of money. The key here isn't just about earning more or cutting back on lattes. The crucial point is that it forces a fundamental shift in your behavior, in your mindset. It transforms you from someone who just consumes into someone who saves and actually builds.
And let's be real for a second, this is hard, right? I mean, we live in a world that is practically screaming at us to be impulsive. Every ad, every little notification on your phone, it's all designed to get you to spend. Winning this battle means you have to build that muscle of discipline, choosing your long-term goals over that short-term hit of dopamine, over and over and over again.
So how in the world do you actually win this battle against your own impulses? Well, here's the secret. You don't do it with willpower alone. Willpower runs out. Instead, you build a system. This next part is all about the single most effective strategy for putting your discipline on autopilot and winning this fight.
And what's so interesting here is the contrast. On one side, you've got the old way of doing things, right? It's reactive, it's totally emotional, it's manual. You see something, you want it, you buy it. But then, on the other side, you have this new system. It's planned, it's logical, and the best part? It's automatic. You literally take the emotion and the daily decision-making completely out of the picture.
And this right here, this is the secret weapon. Seriously, setting up an automatic transfer from your checking to your savings the second you get paid, that's the move. It is the one practical, tactical thing that builds the habit for you. You pay your future self first, and you don't even have to think about it. That is how you pass the character test.
Okay, so you've built the system. You passed the character test. Congratulations! You've officially graduated to the next level: strategic investing. And I'm not talking about just randomly picking some stocks here. We're talking about following a clear, really powerful financial roadmap.
So, you did it. You conquered that first massive challenge. You've proved to yourself you have the discipline. So the big question is, now what? Where does that hard-earned capital go to work for you in the smartest, most effective way possible? What's the next stop on this map? And here it is. This is the answer, laid out perfectly. It's called the optimal investing sequence. And it's basically a step-by-step hierarchy for your money, all designed for maximum tax efficiency. First up, you contribute just enough to your company's 401k to get the full employer match. I mean, that's free money. You can't leave that on the table. Next, you max out a health savings account, or HSA if you have one, and trust me, we're going to talk a lot more about this one in a second. After that, you'd max out an IRA, and then finally, you go back and fill up any other tax-advantaged accounts you have access to. The idea is simple. You fill one bucket before moving to the next. That way you make sure every single dollar is working as hard for you as it possibly can.
Okay, so within that sequence, there's one account that is so ridiculously powerful, it really needs its own spotlight. A lot of people just gloss over it, but if you have a high-deductible health plan, the Health Savings Account, or HSA, is maybe the single best investment tool you can possibly have.
So what makes it so amazing? Well, just look at this. The HSA has what's called a triple tax advantage. It's kind of the holy grail. Your contributions are tax-deductible going in, the money grows completely tax-free, and your withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are also tax-free. You just can't beat that. But the real game changer is when you stop thinking of it for just today's medical bills and start seeing it as a long-term investment account.
Okay, but if you really want to put your HSA on steroids and unlock its absolute full potential, there's a little-known strategy. Let's call it the receipt hack. This is where you level up from being a smart investor to a truly sophisticated one.
Because you know that incredible triple tax advantage we just mentioned? Well, it has this kind of hidden power. A perfectly legal loophole that is just unbelievably effective for building wealth, tax-free, over the long haul.
Okay, so here's how you do it.
It's a simple 3-step process. Step 1, you have a medical expense, right? Instead of using your HSA card, you pay for it out of pocket with your regular debit or credit card. Step 2, you save that receipt. And I mean save it. Scan it, put it in a digital folder somewhere safe. Then step 3, and this is the magic part, you just let your HSA money stay invested. You don't touch it. Let it grow for years, decades even. Then way down the road, whenever you want, you can pay yourself back for all those old expenses and pull that money out, completely tax-free.
And what does all this add up to? You've basically just transformed your HSA into another retirement fund. But not just any retirement fund, a super-powered, completely tax-free one. It's an incredible way to let your investments compound for as long as humanly possible, with a huge tax benefit waiting for you at the end.
And this really brings everything together. The whole journey we've been talking about, from scraping together that first $10,000 to using these advanced strategies, it all boils down to 2 things. First, mastering your own behavior with discipline and systems. And second, mastering the rules of the game with tax efficiency.
So, there you have it. The roadmap is right here in front of you. From beating that initial character test all the way to leveraging sophisticated tools like the HSA. The only question left is,